Greetings, everyone. Let me turn this down. How y'all doing? I know it's been a minute since I've been on here. Did y'all miss me? I just want to know if I've been missed. Let's see who else is here. Marilyn, greetings. Lily, J Boogie. Welcome. So UGC, we are going live privately in the catacombs tomorrow for our weekly group coaching session. For those who are subscribed to the private group coaching on the uglygirlsclub.com site. We are going live at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in the catacombs. You know where we'll be. Those of you who are members know where we'll be. And we're going to have a little watch party. We're going to have a hangout session, a little watch party, a few case studies going on so that we can see how not to be. You know, we need examples of how not to be in this world because we're so focused and we're so preoccupied on our inadequacies. We have to start pointing out inadequacies in these people that we envy, and these people that we quietly worship, and these people that we wish we could be like. You have to start seeing things as they are. Not as you want them to be and all of that stuff, but seeing things and being able to analyze things and people for who and what they are. That's how you cure yourself of inadequacy, you know. The reason why you feel inadequate is what I always say, UGC. The reason why you do is because you're believing in the pitch. You're believing in the branding that people are doing. You're not seeing what's really there. You believe the marketing. And their marketing and their sales pitch is what intimidates you. Because guess what happens when you get to know people? And you've all had this happen to you. When you're in relationships, somebody's all motivated to buy you gifts and treat you nice and all that stuff until they get to know you. And then the phone stops ringing. And then promises, all the promises made are being broken. And then you can't find them for dinner. And you can't, things are not adding up. When they know you. When they know you. So the only reason why you feel intimidated is because you don't know the people that you're intimidated by. Because trust and believe, once the veils are lifted, and you go, oh, this is a regular person. Oh, they got flaws like me. Oh, they're nervous. Oh, they're insecure. Oh, they don't know this and they don't know that. Once you get to know, are you still insecure? Usually your insecurities go away. Usually the feeling that you have of not being valued diminishes as you get to know people. Don't be impressed or feel insecure around anybody that you don't know. You don't know. So we need to know. Greetings, Lynn. Hey, Crown by Coco. Welcome, welcome, welcome. UGC in the house. So for those of you who are on here for the first time, my name is Salkis. I'm an artist, an author, a poet, a relationship expert, a spiritual advisor, life coach, and medicine woman for women, the underserved class in society, who have been tagged and branded as unattractive, undesirable, the wrong phenotype, too fat, too black, too dumb, whatever it is, too impoverished, whatever it is, too many kids. I'm here to serve these women, to help them facilitate and launch their self-esteem into the world so that they can get their sales pitch together instead of believing everybody else's. I'm here to nurture and help women who are spineless grow some spines. I want to help women become less intimidated by those who intend on intimidating them. I want the underdogs to have the upper hand. We need the upper hand. So that's what I'm here to do. I'm serving unattractive women, and we have a few pretty girls that are ugly girls here too. We have quite a few what society calls attractive women within our group as well. So if you're feeling ugly for whatever reason, you are welcome. White, black, purple, yellow, red hearts, green clovers, blue diamonds, and all that kind of stuff. Lucky Charms in here. All right. This is not just a black coalition. This is a coalition of women. We're women first. We're women first. And we are here to heal. We are here to heal. So if the message resonates with you, if you're finding that what I'm saying is something that you needed to hear, alongside, in conjunction with all, the level up coaching that you're getting, how to be a sugar baby, how to open up an OnlyFans account, how to get a man with money, how to get a man to give you money, how to go from a 5 to an 8, or whatever the program is out here. If what I'm saying resonates with you, it's only going to enhance the other things that you're doing. I predict, and I'm under the grand assumption that the information you get here only enhances everything else that you learn. Why do we call ourselves ugly girls? Because we can, because that's what we've been told that we are, and we are using it to empower ourselves and to neutralize the pain that people want to inflict upon us by stating that we're unattractive. We're neutralizing it by calling ourselves ugly girls. We are stating to you that, yes, that's what we are. So now what? What else do you have? And you ladies will understand that they don't have anything else besides that. And the fear that you have of rejection by these people, once you get over this thing that, your unattractiveness, once you get over that hurdle, you realize that there's really nothing to be intimidated by. People are soulless, they're empty. A lot of them are intellectual retards, lackluster, have no accomplishments, no merits, no real merit for them to feel that they're better than you anyway. Outside of so-called attractiveness, which is relative for the most part. with most women, it's relative. It's relative. So you'll come to know, you'll come to realize that your fear, you're afraid of ghosts, you're afraid of illusions. You're not afraid of reality. You're afraid of the illusions and the delusions of other people. And we got to stop wasting time there. We got to stop wasting time. Cadano says, a classic Salkis race saying is familiarity breeds contempt. It absolutely does. It absolutely does. Familiarity breeds complacency, contempt, boredom, usury, all kinds of stuff. You want to cure your inadequacies? Just get to know people. Just get to know it. That's the quickest way to do it. That's the quickest way to do it. Intimidation is you don't know enough. You let someone make you feel inadequate is because you don't know enough. You don't know enough about them. Once you know enough, you realize they're full of shit too. They're scared just like you. You don't know enough. So get to know what you're intimidated by. That's your first goal. And we learn these things in the UGC. It's getting real intense in the catacombs, y'all. It's getting very intense, but it's healing. Today's your birthday? Oh, you're a Scorpio. What? I should have known. Happy birthday, Oni. Mine is this month. Well, not this month. You're an October Scorpio. October Scorpios are crazy. October Scorpios are crazier than November Scorpios. But we love you all the same. Y'all little bit touched, a little more touched than us. But of course I'm being biased because I'm a November Scorpio. But happy birthday to you. What you plan to do today? You going trick or treating? You gonna go hopping around for some corn candy and stuff like that for Halloween? Yours was yesterday, Golden. Another Scorpio? What? All right, Scorpios are in the house. We deep. We thick in the cut. Ain't nothing like a Scorpio, y'all. Ain't nothing like a Scorpio. These other signs be trying to flex, but they know they ain't. They know they ain't shit. They in our shadows. Yours is on the 7th. You a Scorpio too? What? Y'all know we the head mafia. We the head of the mob. We are the head of the mob, y'all. What other sign you know when they ask you what your sign is, and you state what it is, they go, woo. Only Scorpio. Only Scorpios get that reaction. What's your sign? Scorpio. Ooh. We the only ones that get that. We the only ones that get that. Y'all, take a seat. Take several seats. I love Scorpios. My best friend is in October. Scorpio friend since 18. Wow, wonderful. Wonderful. Geminis too. No, no, wrong, 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 wrong. Aquarius in a crazy way. You say you think Eve is a Scorpio? Is she? Wow. When I say Scorpio, I say free and lust in there. You see lust in their eyes? Yeah, the people get all fear and lust. Yeah. They go, ooh, wonder what that's like. Hey Miss Hamilton, welcome. Your youngest is a Scorpio? For dating, mating, I'm supposed to be highly compatible with Scorpio, but I'm scared of Scorpio. As you should. As you should be. Because I'm a Scorpio and I'm scared of Scorpios too. As you should be. I stay away from them with a 10-foot pole. I stay away from them with a 10-foot pole, and I am one. So that sums it up right there. That sums it up right there. But we are fantastic people. The world needs Scorpios. The world can't function without a Scorpio. Yes, I am a November Scorpio. I sure am. I'm a Leo who appreciates the boldness of Scorpios, but best believe I stay the F out of Dodge when necessary. Scorpio season. Yes. My mom and niece are Novembers. Oh, wow. Greetings from France. Greetings, France. What's going on? I am November 20th. So prepare, get ready. I might need to do an Amazon wish list again. I don't know. Or Cash App, just Cash App. That's faster. November 20th. So prepare. Prepare the gifts. Check my PayPal. Thank you, Phoenix. I sure will. I sure will. My boyfriend's birthday is today after we broke up. His girlfriend 2 years later. Ooh. Oh, I share the same birthday as your youngest son? Nice. We are all that, y'all. We are all that. We are all that. So today, I'm just doing a wellness check on everybody. It's been a minute uh, since I came on here, and just want to make sure everybody who's not in our private group that you're still okay and everything's all right. This year is coming to a close. You got to prepare for all of that. Do not let people scam you and intimidate you and make you feel less than. Do not air out your dirty laundry for pity points and sympathy, which some of y'all are still doing on social media. I'm like, listen, how you get people to respect you when you're depressed? How does that work? When you're presenting yourself as a depressed woman, who respects that? Who wants to be around that? Other than predators. Other than predators, who wants to be around that? And some of y'all are still doing that. Y'all haven't learned. You haven't learned. Pity is not the kind of attention that you want. It's not. Someone sent me a link, which is not related to this, but sent me a link to a conversation another YouTuber was having about mother daughter relationships. Apparently, I haven't seen the clip, but apparently Willow Smith has stated that her mother was harder on her than the boys in the family. And this particular clip that I was sent, the woman was saying that girls are more difficult to raise because they don't listen. They're jealous. They're conceited. What else did she say? They are, right around 12 years old when they start smelling themselves, right? And they don't want to listen to their mothers anymore and everything. And it was kind of tough to hear that because I wouldn't say a lot of sisters feel that way, but quite a bit feel a strain between the mother and daughter relationships. And I think for the most part, relationships with mothers and daughters are strained because the daughters know that the mothers are full of shit. Uh-huh. Daughters know when mothers are full of shit. Do as I say, not as I do. You're inconsistent. Your morals are conditional. You're bringing home all kinds of men at all hours of the day and night. You go negotiating for your light bills to be paid and for spam sandwiches to come through and all that kind of stuff. And your girl children know it. They know it. Girls watch everything. Women in general watch everything. We're watching for signs. We're waiting for feedback. This is how we survive. This is a survival tactic of women, is to read people's faces. I need to know if you approve of me. I need to know if you like me now. I need to know if you like the way I look and all of that. Because my survival, my sanity, my self-esteem, and my rank in society depends on you seeing me in a certain light. And as soon as a girl hits puberty, she understands that how she looks dictates how she gets treated. Whether she gets more candy or invited to a birthday party or more gifts at Christmas time, more hugs, more kisses, whatever, depends on how she looks too. As soon as she's 12 years old, she understands that. Soon as the cycle hits. And usually what a mother does, mother imparts all of her insecurities onto her daughter. All of her insecurities, all of her self-doubt, all of her angst. She tries to indoctrinate her own daughter with it. And that's what goes on there. Women love their sons and raise their daughters for the most part. The daughters are the ones under the thumb of discipline. They have to be in at a certain time. They have to do things at a certain time. They're expected to, keep a clean house, keep homework, keep this or that in order, behave themselves out in the street, and we're on them more than boys. Boys will be boys, and we let the boys be boys, and we don't discipline them. And girls see the discrepancy between that too, and they see that as unfair also. Well, why do I have to do this? Why do I have to be in at 4 o'clock? And my brother, who's only a year older than me and might be 2 years younger than me, could come in at midnight. He could fail his test, and you still give him a new pair of Jordans for Christmas. He's still the stocking stuffer underneath under the fireplace got a pair of Jordans in it, and he didn't even pass no test. She's working extra hard there for your approval while you're still fussing at her and letting the boys get away with it. Girls see the inconsistencies. They hear you talk about keeping your virtue while you're slutting around. They're like, well, one and one don't make two. What's going on? One on one don't make two. Thank you, Love Wisdom. Good to see you too. One-on-one don't make two. So this is why relationships with mothers and daughters are strained. This is why. Daughters know. They know. And it's unfortunate that we, for the most part, are harder on them or show more insecurity with girls than we do with the boys. Boys can do whatever. You're not afraid. But with girls, it's all this fear, all this fear-based competition too. And a lot of us are born to women who, if you're more attractive than she is, she gives you a hard time. If you're more attractive than she is, the mom gives you a hard time. And if you're not as attractive as she thinks you should be, she also gives you a hard time. So there's that element too. You can't really be too much prettier than her, because then it's like, tone it down, reel it back. You ain't all that. She's invested in knocking you down a peg or two, just like the piece of shit men you'll meet. And then if you're let's say you look like your dad, she'll let you know that you're inadequate too. Well, if your forehead was just a little bit smaller, you'd be perfect. If you didn't look just like your father, things would be all right. And she occasionally lets you know that she finds you unattractive. This is what mothers do. So you kind of losing either way. Then you also have mothers that live through you. They put you on a pedestal, and they give you more things than you actually deserve or have earned. They're kind of obsessed with you because they're kind of living through you, having a second chance at life through you. So they're experiencing life through your eyes. So there's pressure there. Women are jacked up. Women are jacked up. And all roads still point to vanity, even with mothers and daughters. All roads still point to vanity. So hurtful, but very true. I never understood a mother could be capable of feeling that way until a few years ago. Are you experiencing some of this with your mother, Lindy? Yep, I heard this too from my mom. Did you, Patty? Wow. Not to impede on your sermon, but don't you think this behavior comes from slavery? Uh, I don't have any thoughts on it coming from slavery. My viewpoint is that women are neurotic by nature, and the fact that we want to be wanted really is the inspiration behind how we relate to everyone, children included. Children included. I presume and assume on this platform that a lot of our ills are vanity related. So I don't know about the slavery connection. I don't know about the slave. I'm not just refuting it or discounting it. I'm just my perspective on why we do things as women today is because we want to be wanted by men, for the most part, who do not give a shit. And we're in competition even with our own offspring. Warped, senile, crazy. And we're under a spell. We're under a spell for the most part. Patriarchy. Jennifer Aniston's mom did not like them. Hated that she was pretty. Jennifer Aniston's mom hated that she was pretty. Happens in many cultures and other races. I would assume it does. I would assume it does. It happens to all women. My parents were married for decades. Mom was and still is like the black version of an Asian tiger mom. Really? My mom was an ugly girl too, so that is why she probably protected me more. So your mom protected you. That's good. I will admit I looked just like my mom when she was young, almost a splitting image. That helped our bond too. Yes, how you look helps in your bond, even with your parents. There is something psychologists call the halo effect, and which is the phenomena of taking one attribute that a person has and assuming their worth based on that one attribute. And parents do this with their children. The pretty child gets treated better than the child that's not so pretty. In the parents' eyes, the pretty child is the more well behaved child, the more intelligent child, child that doesn't give them in any issues is just the better child. So even parents judge you by how you look. Women especially. That's all we do all day long. Oh, she's so pretty. Oh, but she's so ugly. This, that. Oh, you look good. You could be saying something profound. You could be giving the cure for cancer, and somebody say, "What lipstick? What shade of lipstick is that? I've been looking for that for like 2 years now." Really? This is what women zero in on. Very superficial. Very superficial. My mom would tell me I look like her with disgusting tone in her voice. She would say ugh afterwards. Oh, Rosie, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. You know, the same women that claim to be victims of the materialistic, superficial nature of men are the same ones who perpetuate it, even more so. Even more so. When you talk about phenotypes and all that stuff, please don't think you're not including women in these biases. Because women are the first ones to be biased about that. Your nose is too big. One of you who got a big nose on here, I bet you who told you that was a girl. I bet you the first person that, if it wasn't your mother, it was another girl. It was one of the girls that you playing hopscotch with and double dutch with. Just told you had a big nose. It was another girl. It was another girl. So when we are crying down men for making us feel insecure, for having a certain phenotype that they're chasing, you're running with him. Like you track starring it with him. You right there at his side. And these men are not doing this by themselves. Women are very, very, very biased. Very biased. Women will breed with men to hope in hopes of watering down their genes. Women do this all the time. I want to do this light skin so my baby could be caramel. I want to do with nice hair so I don't have a little baby with nappy hair that I gotta relax her hair. I gotta perm her hair and all that. I'm gonna just get a dude with nice hair. We are really invested just as much as men in this whole phenotype thing. This is why it's hard. You can't point a finger at men without pointing two back at yourself. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. They say black women aren't getting married because we the wrong phenotype. That's what they say. But are we blameless in that? No. No, we're not. We're not. My mom was timid and put men before me. I have a daughter and put her first. I don't want her to feel like she made me feel. Well, you can break the cycle. You can most definitely. Everybody on this live can break the cycle. You know how you felt rejected by your own mothers, inadequate by your own mothers. You can break it. You can. I never tell my daughter she looks like her father. Others do. She doesn't like it to look like a man who barely makes a choice to see you hurts her feelings. Uh, I don't know, y'all. That right there. Well, y'all gotta be careful who you're having around your children. I know you can't police them 24 hours a day, but if these are family members making sidebar comments, peanut gallery comments about your children, and you still have your children around them, why? Why? You gotta extract them, limit exposure to toxic people, and this is including family, including family, including family. It's very sickening. Thank you, Salkis. I've been trashing around with swirlers and other self-hating melanated people, trying to understand them. You said you've been trashing around with swirlers, trying to understand them. What is it you're trying to understand? You're trying to understand swirlers to become one? Like what? I'm not understanding what you're trying to understand. Self-hate comes in a lot of forms. it's, it, 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 y'all, self-hate comes in a lot of forms. A lot. Everyone has to look within and find the peace within themselves. What's wrong with being a swirler? I don't hate myself. I ask the same question. What's wrong with it? This is my first time on your stream. You are just a gorgeous woman. Thank you, Lavonda. Appreciate you coming. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you for being here. There are self-hating melanated people too. There's a whole bunch of people out here. Fronting. Frauds. Fraudulent. Fraudulent. My mom was a UGC, the smart, hardworking one, while her sister was a pretty one. She's still scarred. Well, your mom has to get unscarred by it. It's rank and file is what it is. Opinions are what they are. But how you experience life depends on how you perceive things. And nobody can be better than you without your participation, without you saying, yes, you're better than me. Now let's go do lunch. Like, how does it work? I can say that I'm better than you, but how is it real until you agree? How does that manifest into something tangible, something I can measure and see outside of what I feel? To make it tangible, now we have to have an agreement with each other. And that's the point, UGC. That's the point. It's not that somebody thinks you're ugly. The point is you fraternize with people who do. You give money to people who do. You have sex with people who do. You have babies with people who do. You get married to people who do. You work for people who do. That's when it becomes a problem. That's when. Nina Simone and Carney. I appreciate that. Trashing around meaning hanging in their circles. I'm trying to find out why some black women are make channels on loving white men when they don't do the same. It's nothing to wonder about. Everyone has a goal. Everyone has things that they're passionate about. Swirlers included. So unless you're curious about it because it's something that you actually want to do, don't waste your time. Don't waste your time wondering why you feel the way you do about you. Wonder why you feel the way you do about yourself. You got to look within you. You got to look within you. This is the perfect live stream to listen to as I get ready for a Halloween get together. UGC helps me be confident and secure. Oh, you gonna party and you doing a Halloween party today? Be safe. Be safe out there, sis. And thank you for being here. Do swirlers have a set couple or do swirlers have a set couple or it's random people? I don't understand that question. Is Spicy online spamming me? What the hell is going on here? I think you need to be blocked. Don't spend that energy in their circles. Let them do them. Y'all spend a lot of time on these gossip sites. Y'all spend a lot of time listening to Poison, listening to heartache, people who hate each other. You absorb that, and then it confuses you. That's what happens there. You absorb all the toxins, and then you wind up feeling confused about your own worth and value. I always say mitigate, edit, audit, reduce, so that you can end some of your own confusion. Absorb yourself or occupy yourself with things that make you better, make yeah, we're asking stuff. All right. I think when you're beaten down constantly, you end up believing it, even though it's only opinions. Yeah, it's easy to believe something that's repetitive that you've experienced over and over and over again. Um, but you're included in your experience. Like the variable in anything you experience is you. The common denominator that's always there is you participating in it. So you can't say that, they did that to me. You got to say, we did that to me. Not they did that to me. We did. There's a lot of chicks out here on a woe is me campaign. They and they and they and they. And every time you turn around, they're opening themselves up to be used and manipulated by somebody new. Every time you turn around, here they are again. I'm wounded, pick me, put the bullseye on my head. So it's not they, it's we. Because anything they've done to you is under the umbrella of a relationship, which means you participated in it. He hurt me. Well, what part of that is, what part of that do I take the blame for? Because I picked him. I decided to stay. I went back to him after he did the thing. I forgave him after he did the thing. I didn't want to do it while I was doing the thing. But it's his fault. Where? We have to take responsibility. We have to. I will marry soon, but I don't have friends. I think that people will wonder why I didn't invite friends, just family. And let them wonder. And let them wonder. That's so weird to not have friends at a wedding. What's weird is inviting people you know don't like you. That's what I would call weird. Y'all need to like up the stream. There's 175 people in here and I only got 77 likes. I need some love and some appreciation here. Y'all know I'll go dark in a second. I'll see y'all next year out here if that's the case. Late next year too. I would never disrespect a black woman because of who she chooses to date. Don't say you care for black women, but strip us of free will. Your concern is conditional. Channelie, who are you addressing your comment to? People prey on woe is me mentality all day long. All day long and twice on Sundays they do that. They almost expect you to have a certain script when you look a certain way. And I wouldn't say almost, I mean they practically do. When I address certain things on this channel, they go, but Salkis, but the way you look. Well, Salkis, how could you feel that way? Have you looked in the mirror lately? Well, I'm just not understanding why you're so liberal or nonchalant or I think you're off base and you're out of touch with reality, especially with the way you look. That's what people do. They're full of shit, y'all. Full of shit. You're supposed to be like this. And you're supposed to talk like this. And you're supposed to be interested in this because of how you look. Women do that. Women do that. So when we're talking about victim and who's been victimized out here, listen. Women are predators and prey. All lumped into one. All lumped into one. One sack. One mucus-filled sack of shit. Prey and predator. And the sad part about it is a lot of them don't know that they prey. They don't know when the tables are switched. They can't tell because they're all in their juices and berries and thinking that they're all of that. And they don't even realize when they're getting scammed. They don't even realize it. Salkis, just discovering your channel. Love your spirit. Subscribing now. I'm not a victim. I'm a victor. Yay! Is that Leo Alvarez? Welcome, my dear, and thank you so much for subscribing and understanding the message here. Welcome. Oh my God, I want this lady now. Uh-oh. Flattery is the biggest scam out here. Yes, we at the UGC know this very well. We are well versed in how flattery breaks down walls. It softens your suspicions. It makes you think that the other person is actually telling the truth. Oh, you think, well, he finds me cute, so everything he's saying must be real. He must be keeping it real because he thinks I'm cute. We at the UGC understand what this is. And we use it too. We got to learn to use flattery also. We got to learn the sales pitch too. It's not about condemnation here. It's about using the tools that have been used against us now for us. That's what we got to do. That's what we got to do. Do you have yoga meditation videos? I recently got into it and love the benefits. No, I don't have yoga. I don't have any yoga. I do yoga too, but I don't have any yoga videos. But I am working on a meditation soundtrack because I'm a poet. So I'm working on putting together some tracks, reciting some poetry for y'all to listen to as a lullaby when you meditate or go fast to sleep. So I am working on that. Salkis, you have helped me a lot. I straight up took 2 steps back during the pandemic, trying to get back together with the tools I've learned from you. You did you backslide? You didn't open an OnlyFans account, did you? Lord have mercy. I wonder how severe the backslide was. But you could bounce back. As long as you ain't caught a disease or nothing, you can bounce back. Bounce on back. I want it. Take me, take me. What is going on with you? Really? Really, dude? You're cute until you refuse him something. Yeah, we know that game. No, I'm not that bad. No, I'm not that bad. Good, Josie. I was scared. I was scared. There's a lot of backsliding going on around here because of COVID. You know, bills got to be paid, so stuff going on out here. All kinds of negotiations being made out here. All kinds of slime exchanges, saliva, pus, mucus, urine, sweat, Gouda cheese exchanging out here for your Boost mobile bills and stuff. So it's rough. It's rough. It's rough. It's rough. No OnlyFans? Thank you, Lord. Did I watch Bad Hair on Hulu yet? No, I don't. I try not to watch. You know, the hair stuff. What else they gonna say? I don't know. I don't watch stuff like that. Uh, let's see. All right, so Salkis, you look cool. That's why I clicked on your channel and see what you're talking about. Well, I appreciate it, Kitty. Hopefully you subscribe too. Anybody here new, please hit the like and the subscribe button. Information here will change your life. It will change your life. It'll have you at least thinking about things, thinking twice about things, thinking twice about being a girlfriend too. For those of you who are new on this channel, one of our mottos here at the UGC is being a girlfriend is a scam. Being a girlfriend is a scam. T-shirts coming soon. Y'all, it's a waste of time. A lot of things that y'all are okaying are waste of time and just glorified placeholders. And maybe not even glorified at that, because a lot of y'all are girlfriends paying half the rent. So you're actually paying to hold your place. You're a placeholder that got to pay to hold your place. Hello? Whack. Whack. You're better than that. You're better than that. Why can't you be somebody's wife? I mean, if that's what you want to be. Some of y'all don't want to be it. But those who do, why settle for being somebody's girlfriend and wasting your time? You going in paying half the bills and all that stuff just for him to go 2 years down the line. Okay, I'm done. You done? What you done with? I'm done with you. Oh, so we're just doing the thing, you know, it's just for the moment, you know, I'm just trying something out. Just trying something out. Don't be that. Don't be that girl. Don't be that tryout girl. I don't care how you look. Whether it's a 3 or 2 1. Listen, I know some of y'all ugly girls. Y'all got a catcher's mitt in your mouth. You catching sperm all in your gum line, all your tonsils got a crevice just to catch sperm. You got craters inside your tonsils catching sperm as it come down the chute. That's what some of y'all got. Because you think you can't claim the fame. Listen, I gotta swallow. I don't look cute, so you know I gotta do something. I gotta have something I'm known for, and it's gonna be swallow. I'm gonna be the swallower. I'm gonna be the gurgler because I'm a 2 and a 3, and you're gurgling and you roostering. You're neck and chinning all over the place, and the ring ain't coming. Dude still ain't paying your rent. He's still cheating on you. You worried every time you got an itch or a bump because you don't know what's going on. You don't know what he's doing out there. But you know, you this. For what? For a thank you? For you're the best head I ever had. You get what you get, a star and stripe like they do in the military. You get a Purple Heart for being a rooster, being a chicken out here. You get a Purple Heart. That nonsense. All these accolades when you're a goddamn slave. People in the military, their bodies don't belong to them. But because they get a uniform and a stipend or little housing subsidy or whatever, they somebody because they get a nice little clean uniform and a badge and a pin. The government owns them. Government owns their bodies. They're collateral damage. They just a number. But our society is set up like to not make you feel like you're a slave because you got a uniform. You're special. Because you got this uniform and everybody can't get this uniform. Everybody can't get this pen. This pen was government issued. You got to go through boot camp to get this pen. That's what makes you special. Games. I'm certified. Certified by who? Somebody in the office somewhere just signing your diploma, signing your certificate. That's what a certificate is. It's a piece of paper that's authorized by more than one person. That's what makes it a certificate. It's certified by somebody else. And because somebody signs off on it, I'm somebody. I'm official. And you don't know if the person who signed off on it, if they're killing babies or not. You don't know what they do. You don't know if they're eating people, killing babies, rape and child sex trafficking, all kinds of shit going on with people who are signing the certificates. But you ain't somebody until they sign it. Here at the UGC, we officiate. We authorize ourselves. We certify ourselves. That's what we do. Because if you have the power to certify me, I can't see you. I don't know who you are. I don't know if you pay your taxes. I don't know what your IQ is. I don't know if you graduate. What qualifies you to certify me? What qualifies anybody to certify you? What? Who authorizes people to say, now you have arrived? Now you are better than other people. Who? I say, forget about who. The fact is, if they can, so can you. So can you. You can authorize yourself. Everybody is enslaved because we are all deprived of our natural resources and we are forced to work for a piece of paper. Yeah. Yes, Millette, we do. We give our power away. That's what government, GI means government issue. Yeah. Bad Hair is a horror film, not a documentary. Oh, is it a horror film? Okay, well, I might need to check it out. I might need to check it out. So, y'all, sovereignty is the key. Sovereignty is the key, but not everybody wants it. Everybody just wants to work and get a little time off, get a little week paid vacation. You want to make a little bit more money, just a little bit more. People don't want to be free, because to be free means you're responsible for yourself. You're totally responsible for yourself. And not a lot of people want that level of responsibility. They really don't. We got to be honest and say we really don't. We really don't. So this is why we go through what we go through, because we really do not want to be solely responsible for ourselves. No, we want our fathers, our masters, the masters, just to give us a little bit more. Just give me a little more. All I want to do is my 8 hours, do my little overtime, to get my little 2 weeks paid vacation, get my little raise at the end of the year. That's all I want to do. Who wants to be really totally responsible? Who really wants that? And then we cry about, not being treated fairly. You don't want to be treated fair. You just want a little more crumbs. You don't want to be equal. Equal means I got to show up and I got to actually do for myself. Not many people don't really want that. They don't really want that. They don't really want that. Minimalism for the masses is a way forward. Maybe. Black people must unite and organize our own people. And sustainability. Black people are not going to organize. If y'all don't know that by now, this Marcus Garvey already tried. We've had leaders come along that was really about it. Really about it. And look what happened. Look what happened. Unity. But we can't get beyond a phenotype. When we look in the mirror, we want to alter what we see. And we expect unity. Unity. Where's that? Where's that? When half the population really secretly would rather breathe themselves out. I don't want my kids looking so extreme. I don't want my children looking as extreme as I do. You know how many women say that? When they're choosing mates, or when they're hoping to be picked. I don't want my kids to look like me. Unity where? After listening to you, I decided to skip the girlfriend phase, friends or wife, no in between. It is a waste. Women play themselves being girlfriends. Yay! Miss KLC says she's skipping the girlfriend phrase. I tip my hat to you, my dear. I salute you in the name of the UGC. I don't know if you're a real member like that, but you're an honorary member today. I love it. I love it. And you're going to feel so much better, so much more relaxed. You're not going to sit at home at night wondering if you're in a real relationship or not. You're not going to have those issues like other women wondering where they fit in, if they're actually in a tangible relationship. You know why those women are Googling, how do I know I'm in a relationship? Because they're not in one. Because they're not in one. That's why they have to Google or go on Quora or whatever these search engines are. How do I know when he loves me? How do I know when I'm in an actual relationship? You get to bypass all that confusion. You get to bypass all of that confusion and see things as they actually are. You know how much peace that will bring you in your life? You know how much peace it will bring you? You know how much time you'll save or not waste? Trying to get all of y'all to see it. Trying to get all of y'all to see it. Because you think you're going to miss out on something. You think you're going to miss out on something. What are you going to miss out on? Worry, regret, unwanted pregnancy, time wasted, usury. That's all you're going to miss. That's all you're going to miss. Somehow I ended in this channel. The universe wanted me here. Oh, there's a lot of people here for the first time. Welcome, welcome. Please, everyone, hit the subscribe button before I get off. Anyone who's new here, please hit the like and the subscribe button. I'm so relaxed. I love it. My mental is clear. Yay! I'm glad you stated that. I'm glad you stated that because it's that groove of relaxation that we're really trying to get to. A lot of us live in anxiety every single day of our lives. Anxiety because we're confused. We don't know our place. We don't know our place in society. We don't know if we're really loved. We don't know if this person is really in it for the end game, for the long game. And we're walking on eggshells every day. And in the midst of walking on eggshells, you're performing as if, because he's telling you to act as if. You don't know what situation you're in. On the opposite end of that, he's telling you to pretend that you do. Pretend until I let you know. What? You want me to pretend that I'm in a relationship with you until you let me know when and if you decide that we're together? Thank you, Charlene, for your donation. I appreciate you. We don't have time for that. I'm taking Monday for a personal mental day. The world moves too fast. Everyone wants everything yesterday. Can we slow it down, enjoy the sunset, a meal, stop rushing? People who want to manipulate want things served fast. Manipulators always want things fast. They want to screw you on the third date. This is what they promote. Having sex with you on the third date because why not? What are we waiting on? You waiting on me to really like you? That's not going to happen. So I might as well get this on the third date. By the third date, I'd have given you enough sandwiches to pay for this crotch you're about to give me. Your crotch is only worth 3 Subway sandwiches. There's no point in waiting for anything else because nothing else is going to happen. Nothing else is going to happen. And this is what these men out here promote. I got money, so I deserve to get your vagina after a third date because I look good in a suit and I got money that I'm not going to give you now. I just got money that I'm not going to spend on you necessarily, but I just want you to know that's my asset. My asset is that I look great in a suit and I got money and you need to bust it wide open so I could tell you bring it back. So I can skeet from the window to the wall because I got money. I deserve this thing. You don't have to vet me. You ain't no position to vet me because I got money. This is what's being promoted out here. That's the halo effect we're talking about. So because he has money means he's good enough to ride your backside for 3 Subway sandwiches? And maybe not even 3 sandwiches because the first date is a coffee date. The first day, all you're getting is a latte, maybe a croissant, and you ain't even getting cream cheese on the croissant. You're getting a dry ass croissant and the smallest cappuccino Starbucks make. Because it's a no pressure date. The first date is a no pressure date. So you're only really getting 2 out of the 3. Really, that's a real date. If you can get to that point. Because it takes a leap of faith to go from a monkey bars date a day at the goddamn Sandbox and Monkey Bars to go from there to a 5-star restaurant? How many you get from the Monkey Bars to a 5-star restaurant? How many of you? You can sit in the Sandbox and eat a sandwich and be happy, and he got you trapped there for 4 hours. You done told him your whole life story, so he really don't need another day. Over a sandwich and a goddamn Italian icy and a quart of water. He don't know everything about you over a sandwich and a quart of water. And you're going to go from that to a rooftop dinner? How many of y'all get there? Talk to me. How many of you get there? But I got money. So you're not in a position to scrutinize me. You're not in a position to be suspicious of me because I make more money than you. What? What? So because you make more money than me, I'm in no position to question your fucking motives? I'm in no position. I'm a goddamn peon in a charity case to you. In no position to question your morality, your motives, your incentives, what you want, because I got money. I'm better dressed than you. I look better than you. How dare you question my authority? Excuse me? Let me adjust my fucking hat. That's all your life is worth? Your life can be bargained against a dude's money that he ain't sharing with you? That just the fact that he got it, he can have access to you? The fact that he got it, and hypothetically speaking, you might get a little of it. Because we're only dealing with hypotheticals here. He's suppositioning you and planting seeds of hope inside your fucking eardrum that you might make it past the 3rd day, but let me see what that mouth do first. Let me see what the mouth do first. And I deserve to see what the mouth do first because I'm better than you. Excuse me? Excuse me. This is what's being promoted out here. And y'all pay. Y'all pay to listen to that. Y'all pay to be degraded. And then come here and say, well, Salkis, why are you calling yourself ugly? You know, that's self-deprecating, Salkis, and I just don't, it's just so toxic. And you pay for a motherfucker to say, open your goddamn mouth. Open your mouth, bitch. Because all you worth is that warm tonsil around my damn head. I just want to get tickled by your tonsils. That's about all you worth. What game are we playing? What game are we playing? Your body is your temple. Your body is your temple. If you don't treat it, if you don't position it as a temple that it is, who will? Who will? Somebody who thinks they're better than you is going to give you what you ask for. Someone who thinks they're better than you is actually going to give you what you ask for. Where does that happen? Not only somebody who thinks they're better than you, but somebody who knows that you agree. that they're better than you, is going to give you what you ask for? Where? Where? When does that happen? When does that happen? So UGC, we got to talk in the catacombs about this stuff. We got to save our lives. We got to be our own saviors here. We got to be our own saviors here. Because everybody, everywhere you turn, all these good-looking men with money and high status are saying, "Open your mouth, bitch. Open your legs, bitch. I got this ham and cheese hero that's about, and this quarter water. That's all you're gonna get. You will get some hot Cheetos, this ham and cheese, half a ham and cheese hero sandwich, and this quarter water. And for that, you need to open your knees. Really? When are we going to learn? When are we going to learn? I told y'all before, stop taking advice from men. Y'all don't believe fat meat greasy. I haven't been in the presence of a man who was given advice on what women should do without the incentive of recruiting. Unless he's gay, he's recruiting. He's soliciting. He's pimping. Pick one. Pick one. And y'all trust them. You know why you trust men? Because you feel that men are better than you. You feel they're smarter than you. You feel they deserve more than you. That's why you trust what men say. He has a dick. So he's in authority because he has a penis. So automatically he's in authority. YouTube thinks I would enjoy this channel. YouTube is a mess. This algorithm really knows my interests. Thank you, YouTube. Melon will advise you and then move the goalposts and call you dumb for listening to them. It's what they do all day long. It's what they do all day long. They tell you there's no hope for you. Nobody wants you. Now bend over. You gotta lose 50 pounds. You gotta cut some of that four-finger nose off. If you might got a chance if you lighten your skin and get your nice little 27 pieces, a nice little hair hat. But outside of that, there's no hope for you. But what that mouth do? You're not my type. But I'm curious to see how your booty works. I do want to see how your booty works. This is what happens. This is what happens. Say that grooming is what they do best to trap the naive. It's all a groom session. It's all a groom session. All a groom session. And you still feel helpless. You still feel hopeless. You still feel insecure. You're still going to get pumped and dumped. You're just being prepped now for manipulation. That's really what's going on. So UGC, take the medicine. Take it while it's here. And hopefully some of y'all get it. Again, we're meeting privately in the catacombs. We got some case studies to go over tomorrow. We got to go real deep. We got to go in the abyss with this thing. It's healing to do. There's healing to do. A lot of y'all are depressed. A lot of y'all are on meds, seeing therapists and the like. And there's healing to do. There's healing to do. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid, though. Life is such a game. Life is such a game. And the ones of us who are stressed out are not understanding that we are actually playing a game. You believe what you're seeing. That's why you're stressed. That's why you're depressed. Because you're believing the delusion instead of creating your own. We got to learn to create our own. Right? This is misery. You mean you're miserable? Oh my God, who purpose after breakup? Your girl Fantasia has a YouTube channel where she and her man Kendall talks about relationships and health and religion. Oh, wonderful. So she's a wife. I'm sure she can give a great perspective for women who are wishing to get married. Maybe she can offer some missing pieces. Salkis, please don't forget us on YouTube because we love and appreciate your knowledge. I never forget y'all. You know the talk is real when you're wincing. Are you wincing over there? I'm trying to get out of the corporate trap, stress more, and get promoted, but you're miserable. No, I want happiness. All right, CC, make that happen. He thought I'd never leave. Who are you talking about, Brave? Oh, just left my ex after 4 years. He came back to propose. Boy, bye. Uh-oh. He came too late. 4 years and he want to propose now? Uh-oh. Maybe you got to beg a little bit more. You got to beg a little bit more, and then you take him back. You just got to beg a little bit more. That's all you got to do. He ain't begging right. He ain't begging enough, and he ain't begging the right way. He ain't begging the right way. Salkis, are you married? Are you proposing? You proposing, Winnie? You got somebody for me to marry? I feel happiness for the first time. I bet you do. I bet you do. Relaxation. Salkis, please bless us with your wisdom about this scam game of voting and elections. Yeah, the politics. No, I leave that for for private discussion. Y'all don't need to know how I feel about everything. Other than and I've said before, politics is theater. Politics is theater, y'all, and it doesn't matter who gets elected. You are still going to have to pursue your dreams and your goals and your aspirations. You're still going to have to discipline yourself. You're still going to have to stop doing things that you know you're not supposed to do. Like nothing is going to change. Nothing changed when Obama was in office. What changed that you had to do that you didn't have to do while he was in office? Nothing changes. So save those emotions for real tangible change. You still gotta mind your business, no matter who is in that seat. No matter who. Bizami says ugly. No, it's the Ugly Girls Club. Get it right. Say the whole title. The Ugly Girls Club. That's what it is. Narcissism is a new STD. Maybe. Hey, Pisces. I'm the only one who is 20. Am I the only one who's 22? No, we have a lot of younger, uh, straight out of pubescent women on this channel. You're not the youngest. You're not the youngest, but welcome. Zoe says you're so beautiful. Thank you. Hey, Ariana. Stars and Stripes, you're 22 also? I didn't know that. What's the ugly comment about? Yeah, that's what I want to know. That's what I want to know. Yeah, I have a Facebook page for the Ugly Girls Club. I really don't post much on there. But y'all, when I tell you my inbox, ping, 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 men looking for ugly women to date, to have sex with, and all that. That's all my inbox is. All kinds of perverts. I don't know what they think it is. We selling vagina for $2 on there. I think that's what they think. It's a whole bunch of sand niggas. Every Pakistan, Saudi Arabia. I'm like, what's really good? You are so beautiful. Love from Pakistan. Here we go. Y'all Pakistanis be riding me. Why y'all be riding me so hard? What is going on in Pakistan? What is going on? Y'all, we ain't got a black snatch for sale for $2. That's not what we doing here. That ain't what we doing here. David, what's your channel about? See the about section. David, I don't know. You were suggested. If you're coming here by accident, the algorithm suggested this channel. So you obviously frequent channels like this. Obviously. Check the banner. We are the Ugly Girls Club. We refuse to be defined by how we look. Pakistan love black in the dark. Yeah, that. Behind a dumpster some damn where. That's what they love. They love black snatch behind a dumpster somewhere. Beauty is like a new car. Once you drive it off the court, the value depreciates. Is that right? Just saying, are you a male or female? You male or female, just saying. It's good getting a male perspective. Is it good getting, why is it so good getting male perspective? Why do y'all like male perspective so much? A lot of y'all find so much value in a male perspective. I want to know what men think. I want to know what men feel. I want to know what men want. Like you don't know. Like you don't know. You want to know what they want, and then when you know, then what? Can you give it to them? Men say they want trust, honesty, loyalty, respect. They want a rider, they want a team player, and all of that. Don't you know every man watching this live has had that? Every single one. Every single one. But where are they? Did she get the ring? Did she get his loyalty? Is he still with her? Did he marry the virgin? He had a criteria. She had to have a low body count. Some of these dudes had virgins. Did he marry her? Did he marry the virgin? Did he treat her like gold? Did he pave the road with gold for her? I got three brothers, and I never take their perspective into account. Bingo. Male perspectives are not it. The holes in their logic are deep, and they are totally self-serving and one-sided. Listen, I said, the male perspective, I guess it's good to have. Contrast is always good. Um, but it's not true. What they say they want and what they desire are usually not in the same. It's not in the same boat. It's not in the same boat. He will trash you for being a whore, but if you're pretty enough, he'll forgive that. How many whores are getting married out here? A whole bunch. Ex-porn stars at that. Professional ass sellers are getting rings. So the criteria is based on, it's conditional, y'all. Criteria are based on how you look too. I told y'all when you're ugly, you don't get forgiven as easily. When you are unattractive, you are tried and proven guilty. Every woman, any woman can have a past, but if you have a past and you're ugly, bitch, please. Come and get this $2 I got for you and stop acting like you reformed. He don't believe in your reformation when you're unattractive. That was my past. That was your past. You was a hole in your past. But bitch, you're still ugly. But you ugly right now. I understand you a hole in your past, but you ugly right now. So to me, like we still dealing with that. So he won't believe you. He won't have compassion and understanding for you when you're unattractive. And these are the men you're afraid of. These are the men you're fucking. These are the men you're intimidated by, who try and prove and found you guilty from the start. And you up here praying to God, please God, let me not mess this up. Let me not mess this up, God. I just pray, pray. I want to say the right thing. I want to do the right thing. I want them to know that I'm a team player. I want them to know that I pay after rent. I want them to know that I'm a rider and everything. I'm disease free and all that stuff. And I fucking suck and do whatever he want me to do. He can have other women. I'll be a sister wife if he want me to do whatever. But you ugly. Some of y'all letting the dudes get sister wives, and he like, well, that don't even count. Why don't count? You let the dude have another woman. You know why it don't count when you're unattractive? Because he knows you ain't got no choice. It only counts if you have choice. You letting them have somebody else, and you ain't got nothing else to choose from. That ain't hard to do. And it ain't hard to give me a pass when you ain't got nothing else going for you. Well, you want a cookie for that? I'm the last show. I'm the last bus stop. You want a cookie for let me do what? What you need to do is be thanking me that I helped you come up with a solution to let me have another girl up in here. That's called being a team player right there. Scared of who? Where? Bullshit. Bullshit. Oh, I just need to know a male's perspective. What you need to know? If you're attractive, he will forgive you. If you're not attractive, he won't. So you got to keep your fucking mouth shut. Say less. Less is more. When you're ugly, you have to say less and think more. Hello? That's what we learn here at the UGC. We're not looking for no goddamn utopia. Who got time for that? Jesus couldn't even do that. What we doing here? Jesus came and went and couldn't do that. God sent his only begotten son to straighten shit out here and nothing improved. And you waiting on a utopia? You waiting on a utopia? Where is that? Let me adjust my hat. Where is it? Stop being stupid. Y'all, we can't be ugly and stupid. You gotta pick, if ugly is what we ugly, so be it. But we can't be ugly and stupid and depressed, and scared. Let ugly be the only flaw you have. Please. Let ugly be the only flaw that you have. We can't have two. Ugly done taking up 90% capacity in the results that you get. You got to work with 90% of a flaw when you're ugly. Top it off with the depression some of y'all have. You ugly and depressed. You're ugly and you're a whore. You're ugly and you're stupid. You're ugly and you stink. Look, we can't have two. You can't be ugly and stink. You just can't. You got to shave your pubic hair. You got to sit in the tub. You got to make sure you put deodorant and floss and brush your teeth. You can't be ugly and stink and stupid and all that kind of stuff. You only got one. You only got one. Hello? Hello? Enjoy your life. Enjoy your life. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. So listen, those of you who know you're ugly, some of you know you are. This channel, the website, theuglygirlsclub.com is for you. We do private group coaching sessions on a weekly basis every Sunday. We have audio programs, audio courses for those of you who just, want to go it alone and figure it out privately in the comfort of your home. We have ebooks, which I suggest you start with one of our little ebooks, our cute little ebooks, to start your pivot, to be in conjunction with what you're learning here, to solidify something that you can see and read to remind you not to do no bullshit out here. I got you covered. I got you covered. I got you covered. Nobody else is doing it. They either hiding behind avatars. Some of these chicks that y'all talking to online are a whole dick and balls, and you don't even know it's a man behind the goddamn screen. You don't know it's a whole dick and ball, a whole two ball cane behind the screen, and you like, she's right. And it's a whole he. This is for us. This is for us. Because I'm the only one that's not afraid to call myself ugly. Ugly. And we have jewelry coming soon. Talking to my jeweler, we got to solidify the design. The design. I wanted something really beautiful and extravagant. It's gonna have hieroglyphs on it and all that. It's gonna be boss. Something you can wear and look at when you're in the mirror putting on your blush and all that stuff. You see ugly girl there to remind you of the pivot that you're making emotionally. So that's coming in time for stocking stuffers, Christmas gifts to yourself or someone you love. We're going to have that, and it's going to be beautiful. It's going to be beautiful. So this is for you. Don't be offended by it. It's liberating. It's liberating. You're going to feel empowered. You're going to feel relaxed. You're going to feel less worried, less anxious, less insecure, less powerless. All of those things. All of those things. So come on in. There's space for you. There's space for you. All right? Since I never got a hero, the only human I experienced was a sandwich. Uh, HD, what is this? There's a lot of new people in here. What is what? This channel? It's the Ugly Girls Club. It's the Ugly Girls Club. And I'm hoping some of y'all's girlfriends find this channel. Maybe she'll see your watch history and accidentally come on here and get what she needs to handle you. That is my prayer. Thank you. Uncool says you've been missed dearly, Salkis. Oh, I appreciate you. Did you launch your teeth whitener line yet? Judging by the popcorn ceiling, I can tell you live a NYC development. I don't even know what that is. I don't know what you're trying to say. I don't know what that is and what you're trying to say. So if you're trying to insult, if that is what that is, speak in common terms so that I'll know how to address. He's saying I live in the projects. Oh, okay. No, I don't. I don't. There's enough space in here for you and all your bastard kids. I got an extra room. I got a loft in here and everything too if you want to come stay the night. And you won't even need to bring a blow-up mattress. I'm not male, just an old head enjoying your concept. All right. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. If you see this say flower, there's nothing about you that says project. I don't know. You see, people that do that, he probably lives in a housing subsidies somewhere. It's like, what would be the point? What will be the point? I got space though. You want to come camp out in between jobs? No COVID got it hard out here. COVID making it hard out here. You need a place. Only thinkers, innovators, creators will thrive in this new world. Exactly. What is even going on in this video? What do you mean, what is even going on in this video? Are you just coming on here? I've been talking for almost 2 hours. So if you're just jumping on, you missed what was going on. You'll have to hit the replay. The insults are defense mechanisms to deflect. That's always what it is. That's always what it is. Ursula gave the same advice. Say less. Better yet, say nothing at all. Yeah, say little or nothing. Someone said you need teeth whitener in a recent live stream. Now they want you to remember them. They want to matter, poor thing. It is what it is. It is what it is. And it's probably the same one I blocked before. When you lose your mind, you'll become a useless eater. You love quoting my stuff. I like that you can quote all of my stuff. It really is. You can't lose your mind out here. You can't lose your mind out here at all. Not at all. So if no one has any questions, about anything. I'm scrolling up. If no one else has any questions, then we'll jump off. I saved your pic a while ago on my Pinterest. Your natural beauty radiates freedom. Love your locks. YouTube brought me here. The universe. Oh wow, you saw me on Pinterest? Nice. Wonderful. Can I ask you a question? Yes, Reen, what's the question? What is the question before I go? So, because you deserve to be a multi-millionaire and billionaire without no longer period. Do you think Tiffany Haddish is wasting time with Common? Oh, I don't. Are they still together? Okay, I thought it was. I initially thought it was just a publicity stunt of some sort. I didn't know that was still going on. I don't know. I don't follow them. I don't know. I'm hoping for the best. Common has been with some phenomenal women, and he's no longer with them. I don't know what he's looking for. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. He's been with some outstanding women already, and unless those were lies, it could, you never know. It could all be hype. Maybe he wasn't really with none of the women that we thought he was with. It could be that. I don't know, but I hope for the best. I'm late as crap. I feel like YouTube hides all the people that I follow of substance. I see Cardi B one more time. I'm signing one. Is Cardi trending? Is Cardi trending? I know she's back with her husband. I'm assuming maybe it's just not the right. Maybe her advisors are telling her to hold off on divorcing him right now, or maybe it's real love. I don't know. You said he was abused as a child. Oh, like sexually abused? Wow, wow. I didn't know that. So I don't know. But I'm hoping it's real. I would love to see a wedding. I would love to see a wedding. Tiffany Haddish is cool. He was sexually abused by a man. Really? Oh, wow. Wow. That I didn't know. Just that little comment by India and Pakistan. I told this Indian guy I was hooked up with, he into me because I'm the closest thing that resembles his gods and goddesses. I don't know. I can't call it on that. I know what comes in my inbox is not complimentary. So I don't know. What does the ugly comment represent? As these guys Are these guys scared? Your art is phenomenal. Your look is a sign of being out of the matrix. So why is your freedom a threat? I don't know if my freedom is a I don't really see what I'm doing as a threat, to be honest. I just believe that people are spiteful, they hateful, a lot of them are frustrated with themselves. And you project to try to gain some sort of authority and status. The quickest way to do that is by insulting someone else. You want to elevate yourself, you insult someone else. And this is what people do. I don't believe that I'm necessarily a threat to anyone actually, because I deal with women. We're the ones that they don't want. We're the ones that people say that are undesirable. How are we a threat? Unless they're lying about that. How can something you don't want be a threat to you? So there's that. I think people want to see other people suffer. I think this is what drives people to see. They find solace, they find comfort within their own misery through seeing other people suffer and go through emotional abuse. That's what it is. Men want to see women alone and homeless. If you can survive without them, they don't like that. Carmen and Tiffany broke up. She posted it on IG Monday. Oh, they just broke up. Oh man. Well, another one bites the dust. I don't know what Carmen's looking for. You know, seems to be a picky guy. This is coming from someone who's mistaken as that ethnic group nearly every day. Everyone stop with the BS about Indian Pakistan guys. They don't give a you know what about black women at all. Most foreign ones at least. They devalue hate blackness because they are so close to it. Thank you, Kanano, for stating the facts. Stating what I already knew. I appreciate you for being so open and transparent about it. It's a lot of usury going on, and a lot of us are flattered by the attention from exotic looking people, and you got to be suspicious of everybody. You got to be suspicious of everybody. Listen, I was told by an Indian person that I am what they call the untouchables in their land. Someone like me and the dark skinned Indians over there, that's their name, but definitely somebody like me. I am called an untouchable. That is what I am called. Low class. Low class. And the bad part about it is that I'm low class amongst black people too. So I'm low class here and low class there, and low class everywhere. 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 I think I told the story before. One time I was in this Indian clothing store getting some fabric to get an outfit made, and I was buying some Indian jewelry. And at that time, my little girl, she was about four, I think, 4 years old, maybe 3 or 4 years old, and I had her hair in little Afro puffs, and she's running around the store while I'm trying to pick out some stuff, and one of the sales ladies who was helping me pick out some fabric, um, she went over to the other side of the store and then came back over me. She was just standing there waiting on me to decide, and I'm walking around and everything, and my daughter's just flipping through dresses and stuff, and then she was looking at her, and she kept staring, and I'm watching her through the corner of my eye, like, okay, let me see where this is going, because she's looking at my daughter like, I don't know if she want to eat her, steal her, what, I don't know what's going on, but I could see her staring. And I saw her reach her hand up to touch my daughter's hair, like she was looking around to see if anybody was looking at her, and she reached down and touched one of my daughter's Afro puffs, and she was like so like wow, that kind of way. And I'm just looking now, I didn't want to make a ruckus in the store. I just wanted to see like where it was going, and how you feel like you did something sinful. That was the look that she had on her face, like, oh shit, like I'm watching kitty porn or some shit like that, by touching my daughter's hair. And I turned around, and I looked, and I said, you ready to help me now? She's like, oh yes, ma'am, yes, And I didn't mention anything to her, but it was interesting to see how she carried on, like, oh my God, I'm actually touching an untouchable. You know, that kind of way. So it's y'all. Some of us have it to do, because we ain't home nowhere. We ain't even home amongst our own. We ain't even home amongst our own. Projection is very truth. I work with Asians. One Indian woman was telling me about how she's stressed out. She because 28 dark and unmarried with no prospects, she still wouldn't marry a black man. Oh, she's 28 dark skin, a dark skinned Indian woman? Yeah, colorism is real over there too. You think it's over here? The colorism is real over there too. They have it. The dark skinned Indians have it bad over there. You are a threat because they don't want gaining and using the wisdom you gave. Well, I don't want anybody to hurt anybody. So if anybody's threatened by anything that I say, it's only because they want to have access to people to hurt them. And some of us are collateral damage. Some of us will be pawns, and some of us won't be. Some of us will, and some of us won't. And I'm just here for a small group. I'm not making too much of a dent because most women ain't gonna listen to me because of how I look. So they don't really have nothing to worry about, because most women are not trying to hear what I have to say because of the way I look too. And that's the truth. That is the truth. But there are women that I know that I'm saving. There are women who have been suicidal and told me they stopped themselves because of what they heard me say. So I keep going because I know I'm making an impact. I know I'm reaching who I'm supposed to, and everybody else is cannon fodder. Everybody else is cannon fodder. Everybody else is cannon fodder, and that's it. She's smart. I'm married because she's dark. Wow. Wow. So there it is, y'all. Anywho, I've given y'all a gracious amount of my time, and I have to go. I got paintings to ship off. I got consultations to do. So I have to get on with my Saturday. Again, for those of you who are part of the private group coaching, we are going live in the catacombs tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay? Look at the ads. They're always advertising being fair and slim. Mm-hmm. I used to listen to that level up propaganda, even the man in the suit, but it's all clean and clear now. Um, you can find value everywhere. I would say trust your gut. And if you feel like something is wrong, it's because it is for you. And you gotta decide what path you're on. I am not gonna sit here publicly and condemn anyone by name. I'm not gonna do that. What I am here to say is that some of you are victimizing yourselves. And you gotta stop that. You are willing participants in your own victimization. And you gotta stop that. You're trying to have access or gain access to a crowd that says you don't matter. You're not good enough. You're biologically flawed. And some of you are trying to access circles that are saying that you are your DNA arrangement makes you inadequate and incapable of being anything here but a server of goddamn beanie weenies or some shit. The only thing you could do is pass around hors d'oeuvres. The only thing you could do is clean my toilet. Stop wasting your time with that. That's what I got to say. They say 70% of women subscribe to those propaganda channels who disrespect women. Women are not your friends. I've said that before. The women who claim to be outraged and mad and we got to stick together are not your friends. Not when you, listen, when you ugly, you don't have no allies. You don't have no, everybody got an agenda for a woman they find unattractive. Everybody. Get it together. Everybody's trying to figure out what piece of the pie is left that they can take without giving you shit in return. Women included. Women included. It's like Game of Thrones out here. It's the game of life out here. Play it. Play it. Thank you so much, Salkis, for coming out and sharing. Thank you, Wisdom. Appreciate you. All right, y'all. Let me get off the horn and get ready to do what I got to do. I appreciate all of you. It's good to fellowship with everybody again. Please like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Share the video with whoever you feel will get some value from it. Replay it for yourself. Possibly join our club and meet us in the catacombs if you want some more personalized one-on-one attention. We're there for you there. Get the ebooks and get the audio courses if you can. If you feel compelled to do that. If you want to relieve your stress and your worry and your anxiety and your pain and your fear, if you want to really elevate your status beyond a lipstick and a girdle, come through. Come through. Just say thanks for my first time. We'll subscribe. Bless up. All right, y'all, subscribers. Thank you all. And I'll talk to you soon. Peace and love.